Hi, I'm Sean Adams.
I'm Noreen Morioka.
So today on Designorama, we're actually experiencing a lot of airplane noise. And we've offended our crew as usual, so they're shutting us off. Anyway, so today we're gonna talk about humor. And you're mostly pretty funny, except when you're bitter and mean.
Well, that's the reason why you went to San Francisco.
Yes, I did go to San Francisco and I went to SF MoMA. And they were doing an exhibition on Alexander Gerard, who was an amazing textile designer.
Right, 1950s.
1950s, 60s, beautiful textile designer, interiors, did the La Fonda del Sol restaurant in New York, Brand of Identity program. The great thing about Alexander Gerard's work was that it's vibrant and exciting and light and playful. And in fact, it was funny, when I was looking at the exhibition, people were just like enamored with the work. They loved it.
What made it joyful and exuberant and optimistic?
Well, I think his colors and I think his forms and the fact that he was willing to allow folk art into the mix and that it wasn't just about hard-edged, cold, serious ideas, that there was a playfulness to all of the work. I think there's examples today of people that do amazing work, like your friends.
Aisha Brissell and BB Sack, Brissell plus Sack. They are out of New York. They've done beautiful work as far as industrial design and furniture design. They've brought things into the workplace, like their Herman Miller design work, which is everything from great color palettes, great shapes for their desks, as well as my favorite is a lollipop right board that sticks into the center of the desk.
Right, or I like their clock, the hand-drawn clock, which just is playful and exciting, and it just adds that little touch of
Or the
lightness.
bathroom picture of the mirror that's a head, that's your head looking into a head.
Right.
Right, and then moving right along, let's be honest. I mean, one thing that I love is that you take something that's supposed to be scary and mean and you make it fun. So, for example...
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Sweet Dream Security has created a line of security items. Everything from a lock that's in the shape of a cute bear, to the lace curtains that have a wrought iron fence, a silk screen on the inside of it, so when you close it, it looks like you have a wrought iron fence inside your house. To the fixtures that go on top of a fence that are little bunny rabbits with their ears poking out.
And the penguins.
And the penguins that have a little bit sharpness to their beaks and to their ears.
So the funny thing there is when you're the criminal trying to climb the fence because you think it's cute and funny, it's hilarious when you impale yourself.
That's correct.
Okay. And I think you can go to a lot of other designers that incorporate that idea into their work.
And to the print graphics work, for example.
One of the funniest designers and one of the ones that is the best at sort of humorous, joyful work is Arnold Schwartzman.
And the reason why his work is so optimistic and fun is it's not only well crafted, it's beautifully designed, but it makes you think.
Right, you have to put
humor.
the pieces together in your head, and once you get the joke, you can't. It's stuck there forever.
Right, and one of your other favorite friends,
Karen Goldberg, who's a book designer in New York, and I think with book design it's very difficult. You've got to drag someone from across the store to pick up that book, and convey a lot of the ideas right on that cover. But Karen does it so simply and so beautifully, and in such a witty, light way. And I think sometimes optimism and levity and that sense of playfulness can actually let you talk to the audience about bigger ideas that sometimes would be too threatening to them.
Like James Victoria.
James Victoria, exactly, who does political work, and when I think about his safe sex poster, you know, the bunny rabbits.
Well, there's nothing like promoting safe sex in condoms with a bunny rabbit.
Right. I think in the end, a lot of this has to do, for me at least, with the idea that I think the viewer sees joy. I think the viewer can sense a sense of exuberance and joy that you as a designer had a good time doing something. And God knows that sells a lot better than constipated and difficult and angry.
Wow.
I know I'm looking right at you when I say that, but that's, you know.
You're such a geek. Anyway, to wrap this all up, I think that design doesn't always have to be mysterious and scary or serious.
Or heavy-handed or self-important. That the best stuff tends to be the stuff that is light and playful, and I think adds a little bit of something into people's lives that might make it a little bit better. Not a little worse or a little harder.
Got another Marlo Thomas.
Well, hey, you know, I'm sorry you're mean and unpleasant and bitter, and I'm just trying to make the world better.
All right, I'm so done. Give you let us out now. Let us out.